Hey Bronze Leaders, and welcome back to Sonic Cat is Garbage at Valley. We're on... I'm sorry. I just destroyed the whole intro. It's at least 15 seconds of footage totally ruined. Today's episode 7. We're going to get right into it, so here we go. We last left... My mouse sensitivity is way, way high. Okay, problem solved. So, in the last episode, it may look like I'm recording right after the last episode. You are right. I was going to throw in some joke about how I just wear the same clothes and sit in the exact same position with the same lighting conditions and everything, but I thought maybe that joke was going to take too much effort, and I'd just really rather not do it. So, this episode, we will be exploring the face in the dirt in this whole area down here. Well, it's your own fault. You're the one that jumped down there. First, I'm going to do a really quick around this area sort of exploration deal. I really wish we could have kept that speed. We'll see what we got going on here. I'm assuming that you go down here in order to go through a system of like tunnels or something, and then you end up at the other facility. Because that just sort of makes sense. But if you saw in the end of the last episode, it looks like you can just jump over the mountains and shortcut your way to the next area. So maybe this actually isn't the way to go, but the way that it's set up, I mean, you don't just have a scroll coming out of the ground, you know, for no real reason. You know what I'm saying? Scroll face mountain. Or as Jonathan Colton would say, Scroll Crutcher Mountain, maybe? I could see that as being a possibility. I seem to remember he has a fortress on Skull Crusher Mountain. Or is it Island? Is it Skull Crusher Island or Skull Crusher Mountain? I can't remember. He also had a hit song, if you are familiar with it, called First of May, which is an all-time classic. Oh. Damn, I sure wish they would not play that loud-ass bell sound. Because that is extraordinarily loud and almost made me poop myself. So, thanks, game. Really appreciate that. You know, I sort of figured that they were going to do something stupid like that because, it, you know, I mean, you're in a giant cave and it was a scroll. You know, it only sort of makes sense, but bell, super unnecessary. Just, you didn't, oh, is this my upgrade for these walls? Looks like it. Leaf suit upgrade. Run along magnetic wall surfaces with the magnetic core upgrade. So, the really interesting thing is that they had these What? They had these walls way back in the beginning of the game. In the other areas. This is confusing. So that means that you can actually go back and explore a lot of that stuff. Which is really interesting because I thought this game was just linear, sort of one way. Okay, so there's two ways to go here, obviously. And I'm assuming that I have enough. Yeah, I have 98 acorns. I can spare the 24 it'll cost to open this door. I know it's a pretty steep, you know, cost and everything. Is that an upgrade that you can't get if you don't... Now I'm in it. I'm in it. Give me a sweet... No. I thought that I was going to get some sweet suit upgrade that, you know, maybe one you can only get if you had enough acorns up at this point, and then, you know, maybe just kind of made the game slightly easier, more fun or something. But obviously it wouldn't, you know, Obviously, it wouldn't have been one of those, hey, you can't, you know, progress through the game if you don't have this upgrade type. Bummer. Energy upgrades are nice. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. I've done it. Listen, I'm probably the most humble person you guys know, but I'm really good at puzzle solving. I mean, I put that puzzle answer together in that had to have been less than like 2 or so seconds. Oh, it just ate all the trees. You know what? Power plant? That's fine, because I got a super god beam. I'll just Captain Planet this whole place, and it'll be right as rain in no time. You'll see. Won't even notice a difference. And I do enjoy getting free acorns. So, I mean, I'm never gonna say no to some free acorns, if you know what I mean. Keep taking the plant life, I don't care. There's like these energy orbs. I have a never-ending supply of Amrita energy, because there's just these little orbs everywhere. And, oh. 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 Oh, that's cool. I get it now. They gave me the magnetic boots and the game sent me in a loop. I didn't even realize that was... Clever game. Very clever. Bet you think you're so smart. Ooh, those guys are... Huh. Do you think they see me? I'm gonna take care of the problem before it becomes a worse problem. Those guys actually kind of move quickly. I see you. I'm calling it. These scary looking dudes, they're what killed everyone here. Just calling it ahead of time. Wait, that one dropped acorn. Why do some of these acorns not light up? That's bizarre. Alright, back on track. Ha, literally track because you did it's magnetic. Oh my god, I slay. All day, all night. Take care of this. No acorns, I don't know why I bother. That's what I'm about. This is magnetic. Okay. That's really cool how they're reusing the areas, like they just sent you back through. Because again, I was just talking about how it was weird that I could, you know, I was going to have to go backwards to maybe get to a bunch of secret areas, but it's not that at all. Note from a worker. Those damn Pathfinders keep getting in the way of our loading. The way they run around on these walls, training for who knows what. They think they own this place. Well, I have a job to do, and I'll be damned if these brash young men put me behind schedule. Put me behind schedule. Obviously, he's the only one with anything to do around here. You know, all their loading and unloading. I just realized what we're doing. I've already been to this area. And I did this in reverse in the last episode. Okay. Yep. 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 This makes 100% perfect sense now as to why I had such a hard time getting through these areas. Hey, at least now I know that there's spookiness right around the corner when I get here. There's the bell that's gonna have dun-dun. Oh. Well, I guess no spookiness because I already killed him. Huh. Alright. This is sort of like a permanent gravity man from Mega Man, if you guys remember that. Where you kept switching the gravity in the room and you'd move up onto the ceiling and the floor and just over and over. That's what this feels like. It's very, by the way, if you're wondering if playing this right now is disorienting, the answer is yes. It's So I feel like some of these guys aren't even really attacking me. Like, I'm just now jumping out, being like, hi, bitch, and then just destroying them. Question is, do I feel bad about it? No, not really. They're kind of spooky and sort of have it coming, hanging around, just being generally spooky. Feel like they had it coming. Oh god. Oh. Ah, you're funny, game. I was just thinking, wow, I really hope I don't have to try and fight one of those on a crooked platform when I'm all sideways. And then, what does the game do? But it just tosses one out. At least it didn't have the bell. At least it didn't have that horrible bell that it seems to have been enjoying playing recently whenever one of those guys pops out. Oh, okay. A member of the Pathfinder Division and on-site anthropologist have been exposed as traitors during a covert attempt to destroy Astra. Security personnel caught the culprits amid the act and placed them under arrest. Yeah. We did know that because we have been playing the game and reading notes up until now. Alright. This is a nice, brightly lit area, full of, I'm sure, no bad guys or bad things or creepy guys in black. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, game, you are too kind. The game has seen fit to give us another area of me speeding along the track. So let me make sure that I do this properly and start from the beginning. I would hate to, you know, waste it. Here we go. I love this part of the game. Whoop. Uh-huh. Sure. They took away, yeah, okay, they took away everyone's leaf suits. But that just means that everyone would just die. I wonder if that's what ended up happening then, is just everyone started dying because they got attacked by, you know, everything. And then they didn't have the leaf suits, so they died and didn't come back. Find a way into the Astra's weapon facility. Oh, well, that's just a cliff. And they would have had no way to fight off when all of these enemies, like the creepy guys, the creepy sort of black demon guys, would come and attack if they had locked away all their leaf suits. So sounds like they just sealed their doom, is what they did. Da-da-da, this is really, really kind of difficult to... I keep tilting my head because it's weird when you're on that to just look the direction that the camera defaults to. Let me guess, all my trees are... That's fine, man. Like I said, I will restore trees all day. Just give me acorns. That's all I asked for. I don't feel like I'm asking for too much. Kablow. Could have sworn I saw another one. Splow. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. This music is interesting. And I think it's probably quite loud. What? So, I have my music normally very low, but the game has decided that this music does not abide by the restrictions set forth earlier. And it has decided that this music don't give a damn and don't play by the rules, and is basically just kind of a bad dude. And I'm hoping that this track ends at some point, so I don't have to go manually adjust my audio. Honestly, game, please. There was one other time. This must be where they had been testing bombs. Yeah, you think? Did the giant craters give it away? Wait, please, I just want the acorn. Anytime this song wants to end, okay by me. Alright, I think we finally... Nope. It just... Has it Nope. Every single time I think that the song is over, it just starts a new verse. There. It's finally it. You know, I'm gonna stop saying that it's finally over, because clearly this song has it just plays by its own rules. Alright, so we sort of came from this... Oh my god, there's just... I'm sorry, there's just so many trees. I will get to the objectives of the game soon enough. There's just acorns. Really important part. Does it track that far? No. Okay. So let's go explore sort of this side, because I think we came down the canyon there. So we'll just Captain Planet these trees, be on our way. Find a way into the Astro Weapons facility. I mean, it honestly should not, whoops, be too hard. That almost looks like one of those things that you can fall through. I really don't think so. But it is a suspicious pile of rocks. So I will at the very least please jump. Am I gonna make it? No. That's fine. It's probably not anything, and if I'm wrong, you can tweet me and tell me to come back. Tell me I missed the greatest secret in the entire game. Because that would be a pretty tremendous secret. Actually, running really low on energy, and, you know, something that I've noticed as I'm here now, and I think probably was intended, is that not only am I running low on energy, there's almost nowhere to just pick it up freely in this part of the valley, which I think is on purpose. This is probably that part of the game where they're gonna start forcing you to choose. Like, okay, that's fine. If you want to get to the next area, you're gonna need to start taking energy out of things. You're gonna start needing to kill trees and stuff. So I need to go... Ooh, okay. I started sliding. Alright. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here or going this way, to be honest. because it keeps glitching me out and I can't, it like steals my jump buttons because the game just detects me as I imagine falling. And so I'm going to instead go what I believe to be the way that the game intended, because I have spent a lot of time already breaking the direction and flow that I'm supposed to be going earlier in the game. So why don't we just for a little while go the way that the game actually wants us to go. We'll do something novel, new, fun, and different. Doesn't look like there's any. What tree did I saw the cursor go green. The bush. It's probably not worth my time to save bushes. I don't think the return on bushes is going to be very high. And being that these orbs right here are really scarce now, probably going to want to save them. Because, I mean, if you look at my overall energy right now, it's low. It's very low. And I will not be stealing energy from those cute little beep beep sprites. And yeah, I call them beep beep sprites. Get at me. Official name is Daemons, but you know what? To me, they're beep beep sprites. So. Okay. So they give you 200 million trees in this valley to make sure that you have 8 acorns for this easy peasy door. Take care of these guys. Anyone else want a piece of this? I'm the Valley Destroyer. Get at me. No, seriously, get at me. Where are you? No, that was it? Okay. Note from Virginia King. By my hello? Anything else? Game? Alright. Going to assume I can read the note now. That guy came out of nowhere. Okay. No, wait, this one first. Medallion. By my calculations, a native who inhabited this land vanished several centuries ago. What happened to them? Where did they come from? Why did they come here? The soil is not ideal for agriculture. The best I can reason is this must have been some sort of sacred ground. Another note. Like countless other civilizations, many Mesoamericans also believed in reincarnations. This meant no body burning, as the body's vital force must be preserved. The Aztecs believed that our hearts were a fragment of the sun, a piece of the cosmos trapped within each of us. Human sacrifice was seen as repaying the debt of life owed back to the universe. What was it that they were doing here? Sacrificial restitution to the earth, perhaps? As baffling as these ancient ruins are, I see hints of other civilizations hiding within them. The Aztecs believed that life came from the gods sacrificing themselves. They produced the sustenance that nourishes life, and the great ongoing sacrifices continues to sustain the universe. They believe that everything springs from the severed bodies, limbs, and heads of those sacrificed gods, while humanity itself are those deserved and brought back to life through penance. It's quite possible we're witnessing reflections of these beliefs here within this valley. Super duper. I should really stop double jumping, because I do not have enough energy to keep doing that. Edwin Hall to Virginia King. The land sharks here competing against the raptors today. They're fast, agile, and a little overconfident, but I'm sure we can beat them. That all depends on how our new recruits hold up. I hope you'll be cheering us on today. Wish me luck. Aww. Edwin Hall and Virginia King had a relationship. Huh. Gonna be honest, that kind of looks like death a little bit. Oh, there's... I don't like all these noises that I'm hearing. It continually sounds like something walking through the trees. Okay, you know what? I'll get back to that, because that's clearly going to take some time. And I want to get over to that. The easiest puzzle in my life. Give me something useful. Something useful, please. Note from Virginia King. It seems the ancient tree doors operate through the fireflies that inhabit the nearby trees. When a tree is infused with Amrita, the fireflies appear to carry it to the stones above the door, transferring the energy to open the door for an indeterminable amount of time. The acorn doors operate similarly, as acorns grown from the trees in the valley possess traces of Amrita. With what causes all trees, coniferous and deciduous alike, to grow these acorns? It's really weird that you would put that note in the case inside instead of, you know, like any normal person would put it outside. That's fine. That's fine, Virginia King. I'm gonna jump down this hole. That looks like death. I believe I've just died. Well, the good news is that I'm here, which is where I needed to go anyway. So that's positive. Pulled together, the Valkyries only have half as many medallions as we need to access the Step Pyramid. I hear the Raptors are a good chunk of the way there, but my money's on the land sharks. Great. It's good that you guys are betting. Betting's healthy. I bet I'm going to royally mess this up. There's a bet. Man, this is too much to explore. Here we go again with the really loud music. I hope it's not like ear blastingly loud. Yeah, I mean, I can't not go down. Whoop. Too far. Just pull it back a little bit. How many does this need? 24? I got 24. Let me in. Ooh, that's... Alright. This is something. I'm in it. Let's do it. I gotta be honest. I don't feel that rewarded from opening up a lot of these doors. It's just energy upgrade. Note from Edwin Hall. It's nice to get away sometimes. There's so many hidden areas in this valley. I sometimes like to find a nice quiet spot to sit and just gather my thoughts. This place has changed my life. From meeting Virginia to coming to understand what's important in my life, I'm not the same man as I was first coming in here. Virginia taught me to see the beauty of the world. Now that my eyes are open, I see it everywhere. Well, that's nice, Edwin. I'm taking Virginia up to the rooftop again tonight. Everything is going on with Pendulum. I need to take her mind off things. I need to take her mind off things. Since she doesn't drink wine, I'll see about sneaking some carbonated punch up there with us. You devil dog, you. Your carbonated punch. Man, lady killer. Absolute lady slayer, that Edwin Hall. Well. Please. I see. The music triggered back on because I'm out here again. For a second, and then it turned off. Excuse me. Please. Oh, thank you, Lord. There's just so much area. I think I'm gonna have to save this till the next episode because this is gonna be too much area to explore in just one pass. This is a fancier one. He had horns. All of these colors and effects on my screen right now too are making me feel a little bit like I keep getting flashbanged. I see you. Even though I can't really see you. Did you just turn into a tree? Oh, I just killed a tree on accident. That's what they call collateral damage. My bad, trees. Sometimes you just gotta accidentally kill a tree, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna explore this last little bit of the area down here. Reignite all these trees with life. That was a big tree. Am I gonna have to wait a year for the acorns to hit the ground? Or more than likely, they just didn't have any. Or if that one had acorns, they probably got stuck on the platform way up high. And did not actually make it down. Turn on these trees. I'm just gonna tell it, turn it on. Just, you know, flipping on the tree lights. They were once off, but now they are on. I think we've done it. Yeah, these lighting effects, I don't know if it'll come across the same way. I mean, it's probably even worse, actually, when this goes up on YouTube. It's sort of blinding. Everything here is getting not only like a glow, but as you get really close to some of the brighter lights, the entire screen is just sort of going white. I've always found water to be so mesmerizing, watching the currents flow and the bubbles form. What better way to sit and reflect on my time here? I'll certainly miss it when this is all over. I've changed so much since I first arrived. Like Heraclitus says, no man could walk through the same river twice. As the man in the river, I've since changed. And how true it is! Every day I'm reborn, both physically and mentally. It's like we're being constantly reincarnated, born out of this world the same way a wave is born out of the water, forming and dissipating back into its flow. These fleeting moments of life, it makes me cherish these beautiful times. The warm sun bathing my skin and the wind moving across my body, running across the grass, laughing. One thing that's always perplexed me regarding the sprites is where exactly they go to sleep. Surely they must have a den somewhere near here. They're incredibly hard to follow. If only Edwin would lend me his leaf suit. Who am I kidding? I can't run half a mile, let alone a valley. Hilarious. When Edwin and I met, this music is killing me. This is too loud. Please. That completely killed all the music. I don't get it. It was nothing short of magical, and okay, pretty embarrassing too. So I was hiking through the woods, searching for an ancient sunken village I suspected was nearby, you know, totally hashtag girl stuff. I could see something beneath the surface of this lake, and I climbed a tree to get a broader view. Note to self, don't try to climb trees anymore. But upon nearing the top, I snapped a branch and plummeted towards the ground. Thank goodness for Edwin if he wasn't passing by in just that moment. I think I owe him my life. I mean, you don't, like, you know, you could... Don't jump in that. Okay, we're going to end here. So this will be it. That's it for now. So if you enjoyed the garbage that we're putting out right now, I say we're, but it's me. If you enjoyed the garbage that I'm making, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and we'll produce more garbage in the future. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks.